Welcome to Madness Mondays. I am your host, The Facts of Wrestling, My Drake, and I'm joined along here with my auxiliary host, the historian, Tori.
What's up? What's up? What's going on, people? What's going on, man?
Nothing much.
How's it going?
Getting ready to talk about Raw. So, how did you feel about Raw today, Tori?
Well, other than that beatdown Ronda Rousey gave on Dana Brooks,
Which we will get back to in the middle of the show.
and honestly, Raw was it was okay. It was just hit and miss. The biggest miss is, why is it, the biggest miss for me is Baron Corbin finally get a WrestleMania match.
Yeah, I mean, because WWE was asking fans who they wanted Kurt to face in his final match. And apparently, Shelton Benjamin actually accepted that challenge.
So why, I want to ask this question because I know a lot of fans probably want to ask this question.
Yeah.
Why couldn't WWE book that? I mean, that would be great. We talking about two guys with the amateur background, two guys that were part of a fashion known as Dean Angle.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And it would also make sense because they also considered Kurt Angle versus The Undertaker. And that would have been good too because him and The Undertaker got history, him and John Cena got history, him and Samoa Joe got history, him and, AJ is in a match already with Randy Orton, but if he wasn't, him and AJ got history.
Yep.
But I just hope this match is good.
It better be. That's all I got to say. It better be.
Because if it ain't, they really missed an opportunity with that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Another thing that they missed the opportunity with is the opening match. Finn Balor and his mystery partner versus Bobby Lashley and the hype man Lio Rush. People thought.
Let's start out with the promo with Paul Heyman talking about Drew McIntyre.
Oh yeah, naming all the guys that Brock Lesnar has faced, and then he beat them.
Right.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar beat them, but the other guys also came very close to beating him.
Very close.
And then they just put over Drew McIntyre big.
Yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Drew McIntyre had proved tonight, hell, he's been proven for the past, year and a half, that he's a main event caliber player.
Yep.
Period.
He is. He was the chosen one.
And he proved it. I mean, we'll talk about that later because we know he had a match against Seth Rollins. He proved it.
Yep, we will talk about that later. But for digging further into this promo, this prompted Drew McIntyre to come out and said that he is happy he is finally getting the respect that he deserves, the credit that he deserves.
Which I agree. He deserves it. Go ahead.
And then he started talking about how he took out Dean, because he took out Dean with that vicious Claymore kick last week. That was vicious. Man. And then he took out Roman Reigns the same way, but into the ring post. This prompted Seth Rollins to come out and just start beating the hell out of him with the chair.
I mean, look, I get it. I get why Seth Rollins wanted to go after Drew for taking out Dean and taking out Joe, aka Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Vicious promo by Drew at the later show, but we'll talk about that later.
Man.
Yes, when we had the match with Finn and Strowman taking on Leo and
Lashley. But a whole lot of people on Twitter was upset because they actually thought that this was gonna be like when they bring Sami Zayn back into the fold, and it would have made sense, considering that he also had problems with Bobby Lashley in the past.
Yeah.
So that would have made sense, but they missed the opportunity there.
Yeah, it was a major missed opportunity. But when Sami Zayn returns, because we know he's supposed to schedule to return real soon, probably most likely after WrestleMania.
Yeah, either at WrestleMania or probably after. But also, we had a little rift. They're creating a little rift between Rush and Lashley because in the match, Lashley walked out on Leo Rush.
Yeah, he did.
And they know that Rush can wrestle because they wouldn't have signed him if he didn't wrestle. So I'm starting to believe. Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. The only look, I like his wrestling skill because I got a lot of respect for guys that bust their behind in that inside that square circle.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna question Leo Rush's wrestling skill.
No, I ain't either.
It's the way they're using his character that I have a problem with.
I agree. I don't have no complaints. I'm not disagreeing with you. I agree. I mean, they wouldn't have signed him if he couldn't wrestle. I mean, they seen his indies. They seen him on the indies. They know what he can do.
Yeah, I've seen him in Ring of Honor.
They know what he can do. It's just you got to get the right story, and I think they are building towards Bobby Lashley versus Leo Rush match in the future.
I think you know what I'm thinking.
What?
Is this picture yours?
Bobby Lashley versus Finn Balor.
Is this yours?
I think it's good enough to a triple threat match.
Right.
Because I seen the on the After Raw last week when Leo Rush grabbed the Intercontinental title. I both grabbed it from Bobby Lashley. That tell you right there, he wants that title.
Right.
And let's see what else did we have?
Shoot. We had that match, and Finn Balor and Braun Strowman won after Braun Strowman murdered Leo.
Yeah, after Bobby Lashley walked out on Leo Rush.
Man. Shoot.
Let's see what we had next. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Hold on. Shoot.
Oh, I know what we had next. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
I think we had the Boston Hug connection.
No. I think after that we had a Moment of Bliss, which I don't know why Alexa is hosting WrestleMania when she should be fighting at WrestleMania.
It's because of her injuries. I think they're just trying to be safe with Alexa Bliss. But yeah.
Yeah, but Alexa Bliss has denied that Alexa Bliss has denied that she's injured.
Right.
So I'm trying to see, like, yeah. Go ahead.
They're not using her in the ring. They just use her as like a host of WrestleMania. She's got her own show on the Moment of Bliss. Of course, in this Moment of Bliss, we had Elias, who's been pretty much dominant lately.
Yeah.
As we'll talk about that later, but go ahead.
Yeah, so I was still on the fact that if Alexa Bliss is cleared, but I understand they're trying to be very cautious because she just came back from a concussion, and they are cracking down real hard on these concussions. So I applaud them for that. But yeah, so yeah, we have this Moment of Bliss, and Elias comes out. Elias says he's gonna get his WrestleMania moment and have the WrestleMania show. I think music show or whatever. I missed that part.
Concert,
Yeah, concert. But I'm trying to see who is he gonna be in concert with.
That's what I want to know.
I mean,
Uh,
because he
I
said,
heard that I heard that Eminem's supposed to be doing a thing with WWE. What's your take on that?
yeah, well, WWE has been trying for years to get Eminem to do something with WWE. WWE has been trying to get something with Eminem for years. So if this happens, then all props to them because he's supposed to be working on the 2K20 soundtrack.
Yeah, that's what I heard, and I think that maybe I don't know. Could Eminem show up at WrestleMania? We don't know.
We don't know.
That could be-
Yeah, but back to this. They also missed another opportunity of introducing Sami Zayn into a storyline with Elias, but now I guess he's in a storyline because the masked character was No Way Jose that attacked Elias during the Moment of Bliss.
Which also included Heavy Machinery, in case you forgot. They was
Yeah.
that whole storyline as well.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what are they doing with. I know they're doing something with Aleister. Well, Aleister Black wasn't on Raw this week. He was on because he's on a honeymoon with his wife, his real wife, Selena Vega.
Right.
So he was on a honeymoon. But I'm trying to see. Y'all just called up six recent ones. What happened to them? We haven't seen EC3. We didn't see Lacey Evans this week. Where is Nikki Cross?
Probably on main event.
Man.
I'm just telling you what they are.
Yeah, I know.
EC3's been on the main event, on WWE main event. Nikki Cross been teaming up with Lacey Evans on main event, as far as I remember. And who else? Of course, Lacey Evans gonna be appearing every once in a while. We know that's coming.
Yeah. So Elias and No Way Jose is starting. Elias hits No Way Jose with an elbow drop from the top rope, and that was interesting to see because Elias don't always go high. He don't do that. He don't do them high flying moves. And then he hit the drift away on No Way Jose to get the win. While No Way Jose's Congo line was getting him off the ring mat, Kurt Angle's entrance music hits, and he's out to announce his WrestleMania opponent.
And we all know who it is.
Yeah, and then we go to commercial. Back from commercial, he's out, and he says, "Welcome to the Kurt Angle Farewell Tour." So, I guess he's going to be wrestling matches until WrestleMania. He had a match with Chad Gable after he announced that his WrestleMania opponent is Baron Corbin.
And I gotta say this about Chad Gable. He don't really need Bobby Roode. He can do that guy. He's a great technical wrestler. You don't need Bobby Roode. I'm just saying, what I saw between him and Kurt Angle was a great match. Great technical Olympic style match.
Yeah.
I mean, don't disrespect to Bobby Roode. Don't get it twisted. I respect what Bobby Roode has done. We know he's a former TNA champion, former NXT champion, former tag team champion with Chad Gable, and a former United States champion on SmackDown.
Right.
Nothing against Bobby Roode. We know Bobby Roode, you on your way up. But after what I saw, so is Chad Gable. He's on his way up.
Now, my thing is Bobby Roode and Chad Gable's tag team over? Because Gable did come out to his old Trons.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if the team is over or they're just taking a break. I don't know. We'll have to find out. We'll see. Because if I'm not mistaken, they were feuding with the Revival. If I'm not mistaken, and at the time, they were feuding with the Revival.
Yeah. So I'm kind of iffy on that. But back to the match. Kurt Angle wins after he gets Gable to tap out to the ankle lock. Great
that was
match
one
indeed.
great match. And that's when Baron Corbin interrupted.
Yeah, Baron Corbin interrupted, had some words, and then out comes the Boston Hug Connection, who says, who is interviewed by Dasha Fuentes, and Dasha tells them they have been to NXT, they've been on Raw, but they haven't been on SmackDown. And I was like, yeah, when are they going to be on SmackDown? But then again, SmackDown only has 2 women's tag teams right now. Fire and Desire and the Iconics.
Well, we don't know how. Now, hold on. Let me pause you on that one, okay? We know about the Iconics. The Iconics gonna stay a tag team for a while.
Yeah.
Then we talk about Fire and Desire. It don't look like Fire and Desire is gonna stay long as a tag team.
Right.
We'll get to that in, probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or whenever next time you do a show.
Yeah, we'll get into that on Wednesday of why we think that Fire and Desire is not going to remain a tag team for long.
Yeah, because you saw the tension between Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
Yeah, I seen it.
We'll see. But go ahead, bro.
But yeah, the Boston Hug Connection responded saying that they will be making an appearance on SmackDown Live tomorrow. And I was like, oh, finally? Y'all really gonna go? And then this prompted them to say, we will take on anyone, anywhere, anytime. And this prompted Natalya to come out and then point at the Tron. And then Beth Phoenix music hits and Beth Phoenix comes out. They have a good promo. And then Beth Phoenix announced that she will come out of retirement to face the Boston Hug Connection. Her and Natalya to face the Boston Hug Connection for the Raw Women's Tag Team titles. Well, WWE Tag Team, Women's Tag Team titles.
And they had a match between, what was it, Sasha Banks? No, it was Bayley versus...
No, it was Sasha Banks versus Natalya. Yeah, it was Sasha Banks versus Natalya. That got interrupted by Nia Jax distracting her, super kicking Beth Phoenix, and super kicking Sasha Banks, and then running off before Natalya can get her hands on her.
And then now we got an announcement. We have a triple threat for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship between the Boston Hug Connection.
Well, that wasn't announced yet because they're still gonna put SmackDown in the mix, and hopefully an NXT team will be in the mix because it is rumored, but anything can happen.
Oh, you mean the team of Kairi Singh and
Io Shirai. Yeah, the Sky Pirates.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
So, most likely going to be the Boston Hug Connection. You got Beth Phoenix and Natalya versus, obviously, Nia Jax and Tamina.
The Iconics.
Iconic going to be in the mix.
And then the Sky Pirates. That can turn out to be a pretty good match.
Oh, yeah. What else set we got?
Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin. It was a pretty good match. Apollo got some offense in. Apollo is improving. But Apollo won with the roll up.
Yeah, go ahead and hit him with the roll up. Because Baron Corbin was trying to hit him with the hit in the day.
Yeah.
And he reversed into a roll up for the 3 count.
Yeah. And then after the match, Apollo Crews celebrates with Kurt Angle on the ramp. And then, well, it's not a match, it's a segment. Batista is talking about how he doesn't like Triple H, how Triple H has been using him since Evolution, since the other teams. And then they started saying to Batista, you quit. Batista said, "Don't stop saying I quit." I'm like, but you did quit.
I mean, really, here's the thing. I gotta say this to Batista. I don't know if you're listening right now, Batista, but yes, you quit. You're the one that quit WWE while Randy Orton's still there. Randy Orton is what, a 14-time champion. You got Triple H who's running NXT UK 205 Live, and you got Ric Flair is a legendary Hall of Famer under the legend contract with the WWE. So where have you been?
Right.
Now don't get it twisted. I love him in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
But for you to say, for you don't like to be called a quitter, then why did you quit?
Yeah, but he said that Triple H used him, he held him down, and he tried to shut him up, talk down on him, and he underestimated him. And to some of his points, but yeah, because Triple H never had the match that he wanted, that he's getting now. And then he said he's going to end Triple H's career, and that's it. Yeah. Backstage segment, Braun Strowman announces that he is going to enter the Andre Memorial Battle Royal. Yeah, so that match is coming back. Pretty sure next week a woman is going to announce that she's entering the women's Battle Royal. Back from break, we are in the main event now. Drew McIntyre.
You forgot about a match, bro.
Oh, what match?
You forgot about Ricochet versus
Oh yeah, Ricochet versus the modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal with the Singh brothers. Oh, how has the modern Maharaja has fallen.
Yes.
You went from being WWE champion, United States champion, to being just a jobber on Raw.
I mean, look. I like Ricochet. I knew Ricochet was going to win that match.
Yeah.
Ricochet was just toying with it. I mean, here's what I like about Ricochet. He knew, this is Ricochet's biggest moment. He defeated a former WWE champion. Unfortunately, it's Jinder Mahal. But he beat a former WWE champion nonetheless. So,
Right.
Here goes to Ricochet. But as far as Jinder Mahal is concerned, Jinder, you're not the modern day Maharaja anymore. You can barely win a freaking match.
Yeah, I mean, what's his losing streak look like? Because I'm pretty sure it's almost close to Kurt Hawkins' losing streak.
And what it looking like, though.
Man.
That's exactly what it's looking like. But yeah, I had to point out that match.
Yeah. I mean, I seen the match, but then I was like, oh, how has the modern day Maharaja has fallen. I mean, man, you fallen low. No disrespect, but man, you should have stayed on SmackDown. No disrespect. I'm just saying. Yeah. So now we are into the main event. We have Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre brings up how he has put Dean Ambrose on the shelf for a while. He put Roman Reigns home.
Yep.
And then he challenges Roman Reigns to a WrestleMania match. He brings up Roman Reigns beating leukemia and all that. And this prompted Seth Rollins to say, that's the reason why I hit you with a chair earlier. That hitting you with a chair was for my brothers. Right now it's for me. And it was a pretty good match. They was going back and forth. It looked like Seth Rollins was going to win, but then Brock Lesnar came out with Paul Heyman to cause a distraction, and what happens? Drew McIntyre hits Seth Rollins with a Claymore kick. Oh my God. That Claymore kick. Oh,
I gotta tell you, man. I'm gonna say this. If for those of you who are listening to me right now and listening to Emi right now, for those of you who think that Drew McIntyre isn't deserving of a main event spot,
you need to get Claymore kicked. He gonna come to your house and Claymore kick you for saying that, cause, like I said, y'all know that he was called the Chosen One before, and now he is called the Scottish Psychopath.
and I'm gonna say it one more time for those of you who are listening to us right now who thinks that Drew McIntyre isn't deserving of a main event spot in WWE or like on Raw or SmackDown, I dare you to get in the ring with him and take their Claymore.
Oh man, you gonna be in the hospital for months. You gonna be on painkillers for at least 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, that kick ain't no joke,
Man.
The way, I mean, first of all, he was 6'6", maybe 6'7", and he was what 250 to 275.
Man.
Between 250 and 275 pounds.
Man.
When you get kicked in the head, when you get kicked from a man of that size, and not only that, the man is got. That's why they call him a hyperactive, because yes, he is big.
Yeah.
He's powerful.
Yes, he is.
Man, got a lot of
Man, I wouldn't want to be on the end of that Claymore kick at all.
Yeah. Once you get knocked out,
That's vicious.
And the funny thing is, not a lot of people get kicked. No, I have never seen a lot of people get kicked out of that Claymore kick. Either on either on NXT. Yes, he was on NXT, folks. He was a former NXT champion.
Yeah. So was Andrade, but they ain't bringing that up. And so was Finn Balor, but they don't bring that up. When you go to the main roster, that just goes out the window.
Yeah, but I brought it up. I'll bring it up for everybody. Yeah, Drew McIntyre was in NXT. That is true.
Yeah.
Don't believe me? Look it up. Go to WWE.com. Go to WWE Network. And I guarantee you, look on NXT history of NXT champion. Guess who's in that picture?
Drew McIntyre. He beat Bobby he beat Bobby Roode to win it.
He beat Bobby Roode. And remember, he was a face in NXT too. He was in the heel.
Right.
Hey, we got special guest, ladies and gentlemen. It's Donovan.
Yes, we have Donovan on the show now.
Yeah, y'all are done with Bruno, so I came on because if we don't have any questions, y'all better get your questions in because Emi is an official worker. Y'all can get your questions in. This thing is going oh yeah, we're open for any questions. We're open for any.
Yeah, we're open for any questions, but shoot, Tori wanted to point something out about Ronda because she has been selling her own merch. Aside from WWE, she got her Break Kayfabe merch, and then Screw the Woo, Damn the Man, and No More Mrs. Nice.
Well, considering that she is friends with Stephanie, I'm pretty sure she gets a little bit of pressure.
Man.
And by the way, the only reason why we haven't talked about that Dana Brooks and Ronda Rousey match because it did not even last.
Yeah, that was a squash match. I mean, you brung out Dana Brooke to cut this passionate, emotional promo last week. Because what she was saying was 100% true. That was her first title shot on the main roster since she has been there.
And yeah, she got it was just a squash match.
Yeah.
Aftermath.
Yeah.
Think about the aftermath. Ronda Rousey going around beating up referees, beating up
security, and then her boyfriend Travis Bowe, UFC superstar Travis Bowe, gonna hit one of the security guards.
Knocked his ass out.
Man.
He nearly knocked his ass out. Excuse my language, y'all, but he nearly knocked his man.
Yeah, the security guard did not get up.
I think that he's probably going to sign him. Knowing them, they're going to want to sign him anyway. Knowing if I was smart, I would sign to a contract. That way, in case he does knock not one of the referees. There's nothing they can do.
Right.
They're fine. But I want to hear some questions because I want to bring up something too.
Go ahead.
As you know, I wasn't on your show last week, but last week, as I told Donovan, I had a chance to be on a show with one of my friends, and Stevie Ray was on the show.
Yeah.
As you know about, and as some of y'all know, Dave Meltzer was saying a whole lot of shit about Stevie Ray, saying that he's not deserving of a Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure some people are going to ask some questions.
Right.
I hope
And really, Stevie Ray should have been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago.
Yeah. And to be honest, I had a chance to even ask Stevie Ray some questions, and he answered the question on the show. And this is not a lie. Donovan can attest to that. He saw the show. Stevie Ray was on the show live on Facebook. So I'm sure people want to ask what he thinks of Dave Meltzer. I'm pretty sure. And this is what Stevie Ray said. Once he gets his podcast up, he's going to tell the world what he really thinks of Dave Meltzer. So I would advise everybody to watch Stevie Ray's podcast if you want to hear what he thinks of Dave Meltzer after the Hall of Fame induction. So that's just all I want to say.
Okay. All right, Donovan, what's the questions?
Just to let you know, it's going to be on Facebook too.
Right.
I'm waiting on the questions tonight, bro.
Yeah, I know. Donovan. Yep. I don't know where he at.
He was on for a minute.
Yeah, I know, but then...
I want to cover everything, because sometimes and Donovan can tell you, I can't go a little bit overboard, because, I sound like a wrestler.
Yeah, we covered everything. I mean, like you said, the reason why we didn't cover that Dana Brooke versus Ronda Rousey match because it was a squash match.
It was just 15 seconds, actually less than that.
Man. No, it was 15 seconds. You was right, 15 seconds, and then looked like they did an injury angle with Dana Brooke. I don't know what they're going to do with her because she has been through a lot. She has.
I think they're going to do something with her. They need to do something with Dana Brooke.
Yeah, I mean, Wednesday we're going to talk about the newest signings that WWE has just recently pulled off.
DJZ.
Yep.
Man.
I mean, some people...
DJZ.
Man.
DJZ.
And
Bobby E.
yeah, and they both signed to an NXT contract for right now.
That's smart. That's smart. That's very smart. That is very smart for them.
Yeah, and then some people...
Right now.
Yeah, and then some people in the comments was like, so they fired TJP for DJZ. I'm like, really?
Hey. Yes, that's exactly what happened. We'll talk about it Wednesday because I want to chime in on that one. Really.
Yeah.
I think that's and also Robbie. Wait a second. DJZ and Robbie E. When they used to be on the tag team in TNA at one time?
Yeah, I think DJZ was part of the Bromance group.
With Robbie E.
And Jesse Garders.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say because wait a minute. But anyway, I want to hear some questions that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna answer.
Yeah. Trying to see Donovan.
You was there for a minute.
Yeah, he's still in the call, but he just ain't saying nothing. Hold on, let me see.
I think he's looking at some of these questions. I think.
James said he's sick and tired of Nia and Tamina. Well, I mean, they got to be dominant, so.
Look, I'm not saying, I'm going to say it like this, James. We all are sick and tired of Nia Jax still in the spotlight. I'll put it that way.
And then he said, what it.
And the funny thing about the WWE, they got some talented women on NXT UK, and on SmackDown that should have been on the third spot. I mean, just recently we just talked about Dana Brooke.
Yeah. I mean, she cut a passionate promo. But then, shoot.
What they need to do with Dana Brooke, they need to first of all, they need to train her properly. Second of all, they need to
Who was Dana Brooke trained by? I'm gonna see.
She was in NXT.
Yeah. She had to be trained by somebody though.
She's basically a homegrown talent.
Right.
So she needs to get somebody to really train her. And the only person I know that can do that, maybe she needs to go to that Booker T. Wardle wrestling thing and train her
Right.
before going back to the WWE.
All right. James said, "What did y'all think of Becky's commercial? Her Head and Shoulders commercial."
Oh, finally some questions. I think that's good for Becky Lynch. They're gonna, I think it's good. I think it's a good move for Becky. I mean, she's already one of the biggest names in WWE right now, outside of Ronda Rousey. And that's why Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch can't have any Twitter wars, because now Becky Lynch becoming a big name.
Okay. Shoot. Found where Dana Brooke was. She was trained by Norman Smalley.
Hey, wiggle.
Yeah, Norman Smalley.
Yeah, but that was at the training center.
No, she was trained by Norman Smalley, and then she was trained by the WWE Performance Center, because she was trained by, he's Lucha Libre.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think they need to, I think for me personally, I think she just needs to be repackaged. I mean, this Dana Brooke I've seen, I like Dana Brooke. I respect what she do. I'm glad that she has, I mean, I don't think they're going to get rid of Dana Brooke because she loves the WWE.
Yeah, and she made that clear. But also TJP made it clear that he was a WWE lifer, but then WWE just released him out of the blue, out of nowhere. Even though.
The only reason why, but here's the thing, here's the difference between Dana Brooke and TJP. Here's the thing. TJP really wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, they really didn't have anything for him, so that's, and okay, I get that, but TJP also made it known that he didn't want to get released. He didn't ask for his release, so they just released him, and there's no bad blood. So maybe in the future TJP will come back. But like you said, we'll get more into that on Wednesday on my show, because we can talk about anything. We're just waiting for Donovan to give us the questions.
I'm actually here, and I actually have a big few questions I want to talk to you about.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. What do you guys think on Jack Swagger's little segment on AEW?
I heard about that. I heard that, and he said
I heard about it too.
he said it's a possibility that he signs with AEW. Now, if AEW pick up Jack Swagger, okay, that's good. Let's not forget that he is the current Lucha Underground champion, though. But we don't know if Lucha Underground is coming back.
Honestly, it's a good move for AEW for signing Jack Swagger, because when Jack Swagger was in WWE, he really wasn't that big of a name anyway. So I think that's a bold move to sign a former WWE champion on the AEW.
I mean, they trying to sign former Universal champion Goldberg too.
Yeah, they really did. So
Goldberg has some positive things on that too.
let's see what Jack Swagger does in AEW. That's all I can say.
Like I said before, AEW is not going to fail. It's not going to fail. It's Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks and Cody don't fail. I mean, not that I heard of. I mean, the Young Bucks just beat the Lucha Bros in a surprise match for the tag titles.
Yeah, they're Triple A Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to the Young Bucks for that.
So now it looks like that the Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks at Double or Nothing is going to be for the AAA Tag Team titles.
That's big. That's big.
But next question.
Another question is, what's your opinion of Arn Anderson being in Las Vegas on the weekend of May 23rd to 26th at the Starcast?
Well, depending on if he has a 90-day clause or anything, if he doesn't have that, then I think Cody is going to be trying to bring Arn Anderson in, and really that will be a huge blow to WWE because really he shouldn't have gotten fired in the first place, because even a whole lot of people have been saying if John Cena was still there, Arn Anderson wouldn't have gotten fired.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to piggyback on what Stevie Ray said about it too, because on this podcast with my boy Chris, Stevie Ray said it was unfortunate that Arn Anderson got fired from the WWE, but that's just how business rolls.
Yeah, and nobody has seen or heard from Alicia Fox since WWE has offered her rehab. She went AWOL, and nobody has seen or heard from her yet.
Yeah, it's been what, weeks since we heard from Alicia Fox. Yeah, but if somehow, but we'll see.
Oh, guys.
What?
After Raw went off the air, Baron Corbin came out and attacked Seth Rollins.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, because there is 2 confirmed matches for Extreme Rules: Baron Corbin versus Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre.
And Dean Ambrose came out and Dirty Deeds Corbin.
Oh, what surprise! Dean Ambrose still there. I thought he would have pulled a Neville. Yeah, pulled a Pac, aka Neville.
Hit that Black Arrow.
Oh yeah, the Black Arrow. Nah, I'm talking about sitting at home and waiting for him to get released. That's what Neville was doing. I mean, I don't blame Neville, because how many times are y'all gonna have him lose to Enzo?
And Danny Phantom's teacher got a curb stomp.
Oh man.
I mean, that is Raw news.
Yeah, that is another protected, very highly protected WWE move, the stomp.
What is it? Because it got banned for a while.
Yeah, I know, but then they brought it back, and now now it's protected.
But hey, Eli, remember that cool knee?
Yeah.
They don't brought this stuff back, bro.
Man. I know one thing they ain't bringing back.
And what's that?
The Muscle Buster.
Yeah.
Which is
What is your opinion of Stone Cold Steve Austin's comment about Enzo Amore? Your only job is to get the F over.
He said your job is to get over F everyone. I was like, hey, if one of the GOATs said it, then really that's what Enzo was doing. He got over, but then the allegations picked up, and then they fired him over the allegations, which turned out not to be true. So, and they still let him go.
They didn't want it. I know.
Even though Enzo Amore did some stupid stuff when he appeared at a pay-per-view, the way that he treated him was bullshit, though. I will say that. He was the hottest thing going in 205 Live back then.
Right. I agree. Man, we got any other questions?
Yeah, we actually have the question. What is your opinion of PJ Black's statement in Dakota?
I didn't hear that last part. Say it again.
What is your opinion on PJ Black's comment on Cola?
I really don't have an opinion. I mean, shoot. I have an opinion on that, but I know he was talking about that, and then he was talking about almost signing another WWE, signing back with WWE, but WWE wouldn't let him keep his name PJ Black, even though PJ Black was willing to give WWE that trademark.
Yeah, I have to echo what he said. I mean, PJ Black or I forgot his name. It's been so long since you used to call him PJ Black.
Yeah, his name was Justin Gabriel. He was in Nexus.
Oh yeah, Justin Gabriel. If he does sign back with WWE, most likely he's going back. He's going to the.
No, that's the thing. Him and WWE was in talks, but then they wouldn't let him come back as PJ Black. They wanted to bring him back as Justin Gabriel, so that's the reason why he signed with Ring of Honor.
Yeah, makes sense.
Why would you come back with a gimmick that already had losses?
All right, but that's WWE. Shoot.
Somebody said same reason that Eli Drake still wants to work on himself.
Hey, I'm still gonna get that. Don't worry, my client is still gonna get that title shot from Jack Chris.
Because you fucking can, that's why.
Right. Shoot. I'm ready for Oscar. I'm ready to take her out for a nice date. Okay, man.
Somebody said Eli needs a nice cake, candlelit dinner, and a half-naked Mr. Herbert.
They can go in the corner for 15 minutes.
Eli says, get the corner, security. Eli says, security.
Well, yeah, PJ Black was like, I'll even give up the PJ Black name trademark. Shoot, just let me come back as PJ Black on NXT, and I'll sign the contract. They didn't let him do that, so he signed with Ring of Honor.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
What do you guys think of AJ Styles signing the extension contract with WWE? Good move or not good move?
It's a good move because WWE actually gave him all that he wanted. They gave him that lighter schedule.
What's your opinion, Donovan, on that question I asked?
You gotta wait.
I really feel like
They re-signed AJ, but the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, declined their contract, and they have been pulled from WWE live events. They're just going to be showing up to the show and the pay-per-view.
But I heard that the Good Brothers are in talks with a contract with WWE.
Yeah, they're still in discussions, but because the other contract they declined, it was for 5 years.
So they want like how many years they want?
Well, Carl Anderson said he wanted a lifetime contract. That's what I heard, but we don't actually know what's really going down, but they still have until September to sign them and get everything good in their favor. So they have until a minute to get the Good Brothers to resign. But if that doesn't happen, then the Good Brothers is gonna go to AEW.
I have a feeling, in a crazy way, if AJ Styles is going to resign, the Good Brothers are going to resign. That's just my personal opinion. I think that
You could be right.
I think Anderson and Gallows are going to most likely resign.
Yeah, and you could be right. Mitt said, I'm not ready for a match against Tessa Blanchard. Man, you better shut up.
Oh, yeah. By the way, we got to wish EC3 a happy birthday.
Oh, today is birthday?
Yeah, yesterday was his birthday.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, how is today EC3 birthday and he didn't even wrestle on Raw?
That's probably why.
Man.
He was probably in a dark match scheduled for
Right. Another question. Where is Heath Slater and Rhino?
Rhino's still living. Rhino's in Michigan, I think.
Oh, okay. So he don't wrestle anymore?
Part-time.
Oh, okay. Part-time. Where is Heath Slater?
Not being used.
Ah, crap. All right.
The same place No Way Jose is, not being used.
Well, he was used tonight as a jobber.
Will, I got a question for you, Donovan. In my opinion, will WWE sign Travis Brown? That's what we just saw.
I doubt it.
Pretty sure they might try and get a swing at Travis Brown. I mean, if isn't he still wrestling? I mean, fighting for UFC?
I don't know. We don't know. That's the question.
WWE will probably try.
Because, I mean, he has made it known that he would actually want to do something in WWE with Ronda Rousey.
In what capacity? Because my question is, in what capacity will, if, I'm not saying they will, but the question is, if they do sign Travis Brown, what would they do with him?
Same thing they did with Ronda. Make him dominant, and then make him champion, and then make the fans turn on her.
Turn on him?
Yep.
Well, you know they already gonna turn on him because what they did with his
He knocked that security guard out. That security guard did not get up.
So I think, and a follow-up question: how long is this quote-unquote fine going to last?
We do not know, but I'm hearing that it's probably going to be a long while before Ronda does come back to WWE because she was apparently really upset that the fans turned on her. And then when she got destroyed by Charlotte with the chair and everybody was chanting, "You deserve it," she was really upset. But yeah. But final thoughts?
Here's the thing. This is WWE running around.
Yeah.
Fans are going to pick and choose who they like and don't like. Get used to it.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you only been in there for a year.
That's all I'm saying. A year.
But final thoughts?
Yeah, I got a final thought.
What?
My final thoughts are perverted as hell, so I'm going to post it.
Okay.
My final thoughts
You love to see it.
That post.
Hold up. Hold up. Nope, it didn't post.
Say hi to me in the room, Iman.
I said hi.
Just say hi.
Okay, hi.
Oh, what is my final thoughts? Oh, yes. Facebook is glitching.
Mitt said, yeah.
Facebook need to really work on their down
Oh,
internet service.
Yep, that is Alexa.
It's hot, though.
Right?
I will say that.
Yeah, you got to go against Buddy Murphy for her, though.
Well, here's my final thought.
Oh, hold on, Donovan. Funny you should post that Cody Rhodes meme because somebody posted on Twitter that AJ Styles has resigned with WWE. Then they posted Cody Rhodes bringing his ear all close, and then he turned into a mad, and then his face turned mad. I was like, dang.
Yeah, love to see it.
Yeah, you love to see that, but man. What's your final thought, Tori?
Oh, Breon loves to see this, Eli.
My final thought is, this is going to sound funny, y'all, but my final
Oh, I love to see that too.
I would love to be in a WrestleMania match against Dave Meltzer, and Donovan be the referee.
Oh, Donovan going Stone Cold Stunner Dave Meltzer then. Hi, Uncle Dave. The Stunner. 1, 2, 3. The historian wins.
But on a serious note, my final thought is, if they need to sign Travis Browne to a WWE contract, otherwise he's gonna keep on beating up security guards.
Yeah, I mean, if they start messing with Ronda.
Yeah. So why not sign? Or at least have Paul Heyman be the advocate of Ronda Rousey.
Right.
Your final thought, Iman?
My final thought is Raw was I'm gonna just leave it at that. I mean, it was very predictable. I mean, gotta get better. Good main event.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And the Ronda Rousey destruction of, and the Ronda Rousey dissection of for Dana Brooke. They need to really do something.
Yeah, no, you don't love to see that, Donovan. Mitt said, my final thoughts is that Danny Beard is made out of vagina. Oh.
I don't have any final thoughts. Eli has final thoughts. And then we're going to get up out of here.
I already said it. That's it.
Alright, close the show.
Alright.
Alright, bro. See you around.
Alright, see y'all next Monday. Well, see y'all Wednesday because that's my other show, but this is it for the Monday show.
See you later.
Peace out.